everyone, I'm the Vacuuminator.
I'm Buster.
And this week in Toku, we're going to be discussing returning Sentai teams, Hasbro 1027, and the Children of the Black Sun. But before all that, Buster, how you doing?
I am doing okay. We're recording this on Halloween, and I had an okay Halloween. A bit of a disappointing one, but I still had a fine day. Got some, been getting some work done for November videos. That's fun. And hey, I released my Amazon's video, which I'm actually pretty proud of. There's a little bit I included that was very last minute, but I'm very proud I added it because it made the analysis feel more complete.
Yeah, it was good and I liked it.
Yeah. Thank you. What are good things that you like right now, Mr. Vacuuminator?
My bed.
Not a great
tired.
day.
I'm very tired, honestly. This is gonna be one of those episodes where I'm still saying stuff, but you're shouldering most of the weight of the energy, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Not to mention when we get to Black Sun, we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm. But hey, everybody, before we get into the thick of it, because it's a thick week, fucking help out Modular Media if you like this show. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell in order to enable notifications to get every episode of This Week in Toku delivered right to your sub box or email inbox or whatever the hell kind of YouTube settings you have. Follow us on Twitter at the Modular Media and join the subreddit r/Modular Media. And I don't care enough to go into more detail than that. News. Our top story is that fucking Godzilla vs. Kong won an award. Buster, you ever heard of the Saturn Awards before?
Here and there.
Cool, because I haven't, but apparently Godzilla vs. Kong won Best Special/Visual Effects.
Deserved. Probably one of the better looking movies I've seen in like a while.
It was a good looking movie, I'll agree to that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what'll be even more good looking? Godzilla 1954 is returning to theaters, specifically the Alamo Drafthouse chain, in 4K on Godzilla Day. Limited number of theaters across the United States on November 3rd will be holding special screenings of the original Godzilla film, and you can check out the Alamo Drafthouse website to see if there's one near you. I'm pretty sure there's not an Alamo Drafthouse near me at all. And also, theaters are nasty, so I won't be getting involved with this.
I got a different Godzilla event I want to attend that day. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla is showing in the theater, Phantom event. So I'm I want to go see that. And also, One Piece Film Red also comes out on the same day. So I'm going to do a double feature on Godzilla Day of One Piece and Godzilla. We'll see. Because those timeline work. I need to make sure if I can have the time to do it,
Yes.
Shin Godzilla merch.
Yeah, there's new Shin Godzilla merch. We said last week that Cavity Colors, had teased that they were going to be publishing new Godzilla merch in just another few days or so. And just today, they announced a whole swath of new shirts and sweatshirts and stuff themed after Shin Godzilla. And they all look pretty dope. I'm most into the black T-shirt with the purple highlights though.
Yeah, same. I love the purple one and the one with all three Godzilla iterations of the film, in fire. Those two are those are shirts I would 100%. I just need to freaking find the money to get them.
Same. I'm tempted to pick at least one of these up, but right now I can't really be spending money on anything frivolous. I gotta hold back money for the summit. But hey, if somebody wants to pick these up and let us know whether they're good quality or not, I would most appreciate that, because then after the summit I might go ahead and get one.
Yeah.
But that is not all the Godzilla merch that got announced this week. There was actually quite a bit. First and foremost, being that Bandai themselves are doing finals for the upcoming Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex short based off of, guess who, Godzilla and Gigan Rex. And I somehow didn't realize that Gigan Rex was mostly red.
It looks fine.
Yeah,
they're vinyls.
I'm not into basic Bandai vinyls, but I know there's people who collect those things like crazy, so...
They're pretty cheap to get. So.
Yeah, go crazy, people. But something that did excite me quite a bit, actually, was a company I've never heard of called QMX has announced that they're doing a previews exclusive line of Zipper Mouth Godzilla plushies. And these things look adorable. I would like to get one of these.
Yeah, I would pet. I would pet.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. And for those of you who don't know, previous exclusive means it's going to be exclusive to the magazine previews, which is basically the big chunky phone book size magazine of all the stuff Diamond Select is going to be releasing that you can pick up from your comic book store. So you got to order it through Diamond Select, basically, or your local comic book shop. But the fun doesn't stop there. And by fun, I mean weird oddball stuff, because we're getting a fucking Final Wars Gigan fucking letter opener from Premium Bandai.
That's cute. I don't like that's Premium Bandai, but you know,
I mean, I've never used a letter opener in my life, but I gotta admit that's a neat kind of novelty idea.
Yeah, I feel like that should be like a freaking like retail as like a cheap thing instead of freaking Premium Bandai. Give me all your money.
Yeah, it reminds me of stuff like, have you ever seen the Star Trek Enterprise pizza cutter?
I'm pretty sure I heard of its existence, but I think I can imagine what it looks like.
Yeah, I had a friend who owned that. It worked, but it was also like very goofy and flimsy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we do have a little bit of Super 7 news here, which is that they have announced a new Target exclusive Godzilla reaction figure, which is based off of the poster for the American release of the original Godzilla film, where he had slightly brighter, more goofy, cartoonish colors. It's a neat novelty side thing. But as I've said many times before in many different places, I'm not super into reaction figures. Like I've come to realize actually recently, they're basically just a Western version of Bandai vinyls.
Basically, I mean, I just hate the color scheme on this. It's like the freaking brown like scales with the green color. That's gross, man.
It looks a little too much like a toy almost.
Yeah.
And one last bit of Godzilla news this week, which is that Spiral Studios has teased they are going to be soliciting a MonsterVerse Mothra statue very soon. And from what we can see here, it looks friggin' big and friggin' neat, but I'm not a statue person.
Yeah. Me neither. I mean, it looks cool, but that's all I got.
Yeah. All right, let's get into Ultraman news. And first and foremost is that Ultra 7 had a cool little anniversary thing happen where there was a screening of, I believe, some episodes of the original series at the Tokyo Film Festival, and they brought out the original actor and everything to do kind of like a big celebration. And looks like it was overall a good time, but I didn't hear too much beyond that. You got anything to say on this, Buster?
I like Ultra 7. I would love to finish it one day. But yeah. Looks like fun times are had. It's always nice to bring out the suits and the red carpet.
Yeah, it looks like it was a special thing.
Yeah.
But speaking of special things, Bandai is freaking doing an ultra replica of the Beta Box Igniter from Shin Ultraman, which is not something I would have ever thought to make a toy of, but it's freaking neat that they're doing that.
Yeah. It looks neat. It looks very, it looks like it would be a fun toy. So, why not?
You poke someone with it and it makes a sound. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
What else? A new company, or at least new to me. I've never heard of Spectrum Anime Group, but apparently they're a Chinese company that has gotten the license for the Ultra series, and they've shown a gray prototype of a Zoffy figure they're working on. No word on scale or pricing or release date yet, but this thing, at least in sculpt and articulation, this thing looks figure arts quality.
Yeah, pretty solid figure. I don't really have I don't know. I loved some Ultraman figures. I just don't know where. I'd probably go with SH Figure Arts before this, depending. Just it's not even out yet, so.
Yeah, I've heard Figure Arts Ultraman is pretty good, though. To be honest, I'm low key hoping we get more Ultras beyond the original Ultraman in Mezco 112 Collective, but that figure still hasn't released yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bit of sad news here. Just this past week, and we've known this was coming for a while, it was scheduled for demolition, but the Harumi Passenger Terminal has been demolished. And if you're unfamiliar with those words, The Harmony Passenger Terminal is a location that has been in like almost every Toei Tokusatsu production as a location for shooting pretty much since the mid 2000s. Like, I
Yeah.
can't think of a single thing it hasn't appeared in since Deca Ranger.
Yeah, it's an iconic location, and unfortunately, it's getting demolished. But like, we'll remember the fond memories of you thanks to the Daily Go Busters Twitter account.
Do we know what's going to be put in its place yet? Do we think maybe Toei will want to keep filming in this area?
They have like other areas to film in. I don't think like I whatever it's gonna be. It's probably for some like new building or something. You know.
Yeah, it sucks that this is going to be gone because I know this was a place back when you could regularly go to Japan, which is only just now becoming a thing since the incidents. Back when you could regularly go to Japan, this was like a key sightseeing location for Tokusatsu fans of visiting Japan. So the fact that it's going to be gone now is kind of sad, but you know, at least it'll live on forever in film.
Yeah. God, Ibra salute.
Yeah, let's move into Kamen Rider news. Last week we reported that Bandai was teasing SH Figuarts Shinchoku Seiho Kamen Rider Agito Trinity form, and this week they fully revealed it, as well as I assume this is a re-release of Agito Ground form, and if you buy both of them, you're gonna get a big fucking Agito symbol effects part.
Nice. These are cool looking figures. I like Agito's aesthetic. They're good figures. That's all I got.
I mean, Agito is just Kugo with slightly more detailing, so I dig it.
I can see that, but although I think it has its own unique flair. Immediately thinks to the extra writers, but they're not in this set, so who cares?
Yeah, I gotta watch Agito. That's gotta happen at some point. All right, now into the stinky news. Because
let me explain this.
Fucking okay. Yeah, you go, boy.
Alright, so Kamen Rider Saber, another spin-off. This is basically the first post Saber content since the V Cinema. I mean, unless Outsiders, but the Ren portion of Outsiders hasn't released yet. So this is technically coming first. And Rekka is getting married. Okay, cool. Ryoga looks pissed. No, because for those who haven't watched Saber, one of the big failings of that show, an otherwise pretty good show, is Rekka and Ryoga's incestuous overtones relationship. And I hope it's more about respecting boundaries than leading into that, but I doubt it.
Oh, I love early 2000s anime.
Yeah, basically. But like, I hope it's good, and like, I'm glad that like hopefully this will flesh out Ryoga, because he got more development in the Zenkaiger spinoff than the freaking like his own show. So that's a bit yeah. I hope.
Also, this is a Toei Tokusatsu fan club thing.
Yeah, it comes out in November. I'll probably scream about it in a few weeks.
Are you gonna watch this for the show?
Yes, I will scream, and I will yell into the void if it's bad, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if it manages to do what I hope it does.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right, we got a fuck ton of Revice news, or no, I'm sorry, we haven't gotten to the fuck ton yet. We got a little bit of Revice news here, which is that there's going to be a gimmick item for that new Hyper Battle video that's coming. And it's a recolor of the Buried Rex stamp, but it's Kamen Rider #1.
Yeah, it might be actually Nego, because the suit references Nego, but we'll see.
Well, whatever. It's fucking Showa Rider powers.
Alright, let's get to the Black Sun merch, baby!
Yeah, we have now official full solicitations for the complete selection modification Century King Sun Driver. This thing is going to be coming out, or it went up for pre-order just a couple days ago, and it's expected to ship in March of next year. And I forgot to check the price. I'm just going to run that for
$400.
It's going to be $295.
Yeah, that around like 300. So.
And I'd actually say it looks worth the price, because I haven't, we'll talk more about this later, but I haven't seen the show yet. But the amount of like little animatronics and servos in this, and the subtle lighting, and the incredibly detailed paint job, like, I think this thing more than justifies its price.
Oh yeah, like, especially because like the little animatronic like boot up thing it does, that's straight out of the show.
Oh, okay, nice.
And also they're doing one for Shadow Moon, but like that'll be equally as expensive, so pick your poison.
Yeah, definitely looks like a really good CSM release. So if you're into that kind of stuff, friggin' go for it.
Yeah.
And speaking of high-end stuff, we have official solicitations for the SH Figuarts Black Sun Shadow Moon with a bit of a twist. This is a Premium Bandai exclusive, but it's also going to be on Premium Bandai US, which I agree is a nice step forward for Kamen Rider merch, but also it's still a Premium Bandai exclusive of a main character for $80.
And
we
also,
have
Black Sun isn't.
Power Rangers news later on. That's a semi-obscure character, wide release for $30.
Yeah.
I found that hilarious because those two things got announced the same night.
Yeah, but also, what pisses me off more, you can't get Black Sun from the US premium site. So, like, if you like freaking only use US retailers, you only get like half of the big characters. What the hell?
Yeah, this is weird. But
And like, I love the Shadow Moon suit, but I really want the Black Sun figures are more of a priority for me to get. And like, there is like a Shoto announcement, but that is major spoilers, so we're not going to cover that.
Yeah, maybe next week. We'll see. I haven't even seen the Shoto announcement get posted anywhere, so I'm glad people are managing spoilers at that level. But looks like a good figure. I'll say that.
Yeah. All right.
Now on to the fuck ton of Geets news is what I was trying to say earlier. So first off, we got the magazine scans for the next chunk of the show, which I think we kind of touched on some of this stuff leaking through last week. But we get a better look at Geets' new form upgrade thing, which is, I think it's called the Fever Rise Buckle. It's basically a slot machine that assigns you a random other power-up buckle of like the Magnum and Boost size buckles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's pretty cool. Like that's how we see the double zombie, double boost, and it gives you a little scarf if you manage to do a combo, which is cool.
Yeah, this is neat. And we saw these before they appeared in this week's episode, so that's why I'm going to bring them up. There's going to be armed propeller, armed drill. There's also going to be the monster rise buckle and the beat rise buckle, and I believe it's called the beat axe. That's going to be a bunch more toys coming in. It's basically like a bunch of little upgrades and side grades for the riders to mess around with and swap around, and looks like good stuff. I really like how Beat looks on pretty much everybody, honestly.
Yeah, very very nice armor.
Mm-hmm. Also, interestingly enough, in the seventh slide here in the article we have linked, looks like there's going to be a Yamato getting a hold of a Desire driver in an upcoming episode. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Just checking for everything else.
Also, unfortunately, if you decide to buy the Beat Rise Buckle toy, it will come with the Nago ID core, but if you're still itching for that Tycoon ID core, that will apparently be a Christmas campaign item. Yeah,
you got to go to certain stores and you got to buy a certain amount of Geets merch, which really sucks. I don't know why you would lock a thing for arguably the main character behind that, other than like, hi, I'm Mr. Krabs, I like money.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Krabs. I'm Buster.
Mm-hmm. But let's get into some more show-centric news, which is there's going to be some new characters joining the show in the upcoming arc. Buster, you're better at reading Japanese names than me.
Right. Tsubasa Sakiyama will play Win Haryu, aka the actual identity of Kamen Rider Punk Jack.
And he's a punk rocker. That's an excellent pun, Toei.
Yeah. And Hideaki Kuraji will play Itsu Tanba, or basically Kamen Rider Kero is what we're expecting.
I think this is the Owl Rider.
Yeah, the owl. Like, who's like I love this guy already. Like his freaking like power stance, despite being like so old.
Yeah, of course they made a goofy old man the owl.
Yeah, that's good. Otamichi will play Yuki Yaginuma. Will play Kamen Rider Reta. This will be our second female writer for the show.
She's the Mary recolor.
Yeah. And then the big one that got everyone talking, Shinji Kasahara, who previously played Time Fire from Time Ranger, will play Kosuke Kuriyama, Neon's dad. And
like I might be wrong, but is it just me or does he look slightly too young to be Neon's dad?
Not really to me, but like, you know, if they want, he's a rich guy. Maybe they're playing into the F-boy angle.
Mm-hmm. Also, just something about the image of him they showed.
He's doing
Until
it to
I
the
actually watched this week's episode, I thought like, oh shit, is he the game master?
He kind of does give off that scheming vibe. Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
that's
Can't wait to
not what
see for more
happened. We'll
child
get into what
abuse.
happened, but that is
Yeah,
not what happened.
good. All right. Also, movie time. Because Geats versus Revice Battle Royale is the subtitle.
Fucking just straight up ripping from that game genre now.
Yeah, I mean it was already a battle royale, so I don't get why. But yeah, we see like it's only a 15-second teaser so far, but it's just we see Iki and some fire. Then we see him a shot with him and
looks like he's looking for Vice.
Yeah, might be looking for Vice. And also we get some very high quality like brief second shots of Ultimate Revi and Geats Boost. It's gonna be a very pretty movie at least.
Yeah, it's just probably shot in like good HD camera quality, but I don't know. I'm not particularly excited for this movie. I'm more just like interested to see what they actually do with it because it seems like the big thing so far is the thing they have to do is fucking how do we get Vice back?
Yeah, I'm more interested to see how like will it just be like in between battle royales? Will it be like what we're pitching like an alternate universe battle royale? I probably won't like touch on like world resetting all the time because that's just a can of worms. Or if they will, they'll just make a joke out of it.
Yeah, who knows? We probably won't talk about this movie for another year.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah. But what there isn't time for is not eating your cup noodles. Everybody needs to go out and buy and eat their cup noodles because there was a different Geats cup noodle ad this week.
I love how we keep reporting on like each variation of them. There's like and like unironically, there's
a second time.
Yeah. No, third time. This is the third one.
Is it? I could have sworn there was just one last week.
Yeah, there was one last week, and then there was another the other week before.
I have no memory of that.
I don't know. Well, it's like there's like a little character arc of Keiwa becoming like more confident with the noodle ads. It's great.
Yeah, Keiwa got to eat noodles this week. Congratulations.
Yeah. Hopefully the recovery plan is going well.
Yeah, this is cute. Go check it out if you feel like it. But now we get into Sentai news, and oh boy, was it a crazy weekend for Sentai news. First and foremost, Hurricaneger 20 years after is happening.
Yeah, we had previously 10 years after, like back when like I think it started the trend. Like,
yeah, it was the first one, and it literally happened because the whole cast came back for Gokaiger, and they had such a great time doing Gokaiger. They were like, hey, could we do something else?
Yeah, so that kind of like started the whole reunion movie trend of like Decker Ranger, Go-Onger,
proving once again that Gokaiger is the greatest Sentai of all time. You're welcome.
Yeah, so Gokaiger was a real trendsetter in its time. But yeah, and this one was going to be a bit more traditional. Like it looks like it's like going to be basically the Hurricaneger summer movie that never was.
Yeah, because the plot is they go back in time to the Edo period to fight a random new villain.
Yeah, and I do love the new suit they're giving Red. Like it's just basically just Japanese clothes with like a little fancier helmet, but I love it. It's nice, cool. I like that kind of aesthetic. So
yeah, and also to go along with this, we're getting a Memorial Edition Hurricane Gyro, which is their morpher, as it were. So if you're a big Hurricaneger fan, you're going to be eating good this year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Hurricaneger yet, and I don't particularly care for Ninja Storm, so I don't have plans to watch this anytime soon, even if it were like coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably like Hurricaneger is probably the next set I'm gonna watch, especially because it does have a legal release, so I can easily get to it. Speaking of legal releases and other surprise reunions, this literally was announced the next day.
Alba Ranger 20 years after is happening.
Yeah, and this was like, we didn't know this would happen because Yellow's actor came out of retirement to do this movie.
Yeah, which is pretty friggin' cool. I'm glad they made that happen.
Yeah, and Naruhisa Arakawa, the original series writer, is returning to write it. So, yeah.
Should be good, should be fun. If you're an Alba Ranger fan, get hype. There's also going to be a Memorial Edition Dino Brace.
Yeah.
And the new form looks like ass.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I already didn't like the I don't know what they're called in Abba Ranger, but I don't like the Super Dino modes from Dino Thunder. So this being just a Super Dino mode with a new helmet and a stupid looking chest piece, this does not do anything for me.
Yeah, I just love the new logo with like all the 5 colors. That's great. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, this teaser poser goes hard.
Yeah,
Like,
and like the shots of them doing the transformation and the ending Beatles walk again.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I definitely want to see these next two Sentai have definitely jumped high on the priority list thanks to these announcements, and you know they look like great shows even before these announcements. So I'm excited to catch up with them.
Yeah, again, I haven't seen Abba Ranger outside of Lost and Found in Translation, but I am glad that Abba Ranger fans are going to get to eat well in the coming year.
And like Abba Ranger was like Naruhisa Arakawa's like first like one of his big major role for Sentai, and you know what that led to? Gokaiger.
Hey.
So yeah, like you gotta thank Abba Ranger for inadvertently like giving Naruhisa Arakawa the freaking Gokaiger thingy.
And in other news, following in the succession of early 2000 Sentai, the Deca Rangers went and did an appearance at a school.
Cute.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're still getting work, even if it's not with Toei.
I mean, like, their anniversary isn't like we got a bit before their next 20 years after. So.
And they've already gotten like free after films because they had Deca Ranger 10 years after. I think they did one. And then they were in 2 Space Squad movies. Remember that franchise?
And also they were in like Q Ranger to promote that freaking bit. So yeah.
Yeah, so they've had enough, but they could always get more.
Yeah, I know. We're never getting 20 years after Magic Ranger though. I mean, I hope I'm proven wrong because Magic Ranger looks great, but like I don't know.
I just want Magic Ranger versus Wizard. Damn it. I'm never gonna let that candle go out.
Okay.
But moving on to more nostalgia merch news. Toei finally fucking made the Gokaiger flag an official pizza merch. This is crazy long overdue. And it's also very reasonably priced. This is $45 to $55 depending on where you go. And not gonna lie, I am extremely tempted because I have enough wall space that I could hang up like a couple flags in my room.
It's already sold out on Toku Collectibles.
Yeah, but I think Taka's been getting it in and out of stock all week.
Good
so we'll see. We'll see when and if it happens for me. But
speaking of Gokaiger,
this was knuckin' futz because I think everybody kind of woke up to this on what was it, Friday, Saturday? At Narakiri World, which is a big toy showcase in Japan that happens every year, they unveiled the Memorial Edition Gokaiger Raparatato, which is fucking Bosco's trumpet. We're getting Memorial Edition Bosco's trumpet. What?
This is the first step to Memorial Hibiki merch, man. I'm telling you. That's never gonna happen, but that's my copium talking.
Yeah, no, but this is crazy because like this thing's never been made before outside of props for the show, and like it kind of shows that like that Gokaiger merch is selling well.
Yeah,
this might be like a continuously crazy thing on the level of like Double and Deno nostalgia merch always being around.
Yeah, and it really feels like I don't think we ever really talked about this, but it really feels like between the Gokaiger nostalgia merch making all the money, Dawn Brothers being a big hit, it really feels like Sentai is like finally got that kick in the pants and needs to be like, okay, now, especially now we have 2 reunion movies coming up. That's like more extra content for Sentai than we've probably ever had before. So it's like, you know, we're finally in that like kind of like, yeah.
And that's the other thing. We're getting reunion movies as regular VCIN and Next releases. They're going to have short theater runs, and then they're going to Blu-ray. They're not just like Toei Tokusatsu fan club things.
Yeah,
which they
like
very easily could have been.
They're like movie budgets, you know? I mean, movie budgets on the Toei budget, but like, you know what I mean? Like, still a production from Toei that they have to budget for.
Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff happening for Sentai right now. Not the least of which is The King Oger logo surfaced this week and then was quickly taken down. We unfortunately do not have a good link for it at the moment, but is basically just some fucking kanji in a cool font. So,
Yeah, I like the red and gold they use. Good color mix, in my opinion.
yeah, call me when there's suits.
Yeah, I hope all the suits have gold trimmings or just gold like accents. Oh, that would be so good.
Rounds on the helmets or we riot.
Yeah. All right, you can talk about your Power Rangers Super 7. I don't know. Do you like Super 7?
Yeah. Super 7 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reaction Wave 4 went up solicitation this week. I mean, it's a Mighty Morphin specific line, so what are you gonna do? It's fucking reaction, so what are you gonna do? It's the White Ranger, it's Armored Black Ranger, Z Putty, Alpha, and the White Tiger Zord in Warrior mode. These look fine. Moving the fuck on.
The funny moments.
Yeah, so last week we reported that it had been stealth announced over a month ago that we were going to be getting a Target exclusive line of Power Rangers X Cobra Kai Lightning Collection figures, and this week Hasbro just fucking dumped them out of nowhere on us. Actually, I think these were like the last week of a thing Target's been doing called Holothon, but I'm not sure. In any case, we have what is it? White Crane Ranger Daniel LaRusso and Pink Mantis Ranger. What's her fucking name?
I think it's like the daughter of LaRusso or something.
Yeah, that is her. She is his daughter. I'm trying to find her character name somewhere.
I don't think they show it on this article. What?
Samantha LaRusso. It's on the box.
Yeah, I see it.
And those look fine. They are largely reuses of the Ninjetti molds, which I saw a lot of people like flipping shit over and going like, this is so lazy on Hasbro's part, but like, it's Cobra Kai. It's fucking ninja karate gi outfits. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like I don't like those suits either, but like freaking, it's a small budget crossover thing to just do to get more toys sold.
It's a quick casual cash grab, is what it is.
Yeah, I do like the like putty they have. That's cute.
Yeah, that's the one that I think struck a chord with everybody. Is the final figure in this first wave, because there is going to be 2 waves. They said is the Skella putty, which is basically just a regular putty, but with the body painted black and a skeleton bone pattern and a Cobra Kai logo on its back. And I saw a lot of people, including like casual toy fans who don't know much about Power Rangers, going like, yeah, I want to get 2 or 3 of these. Because like that's the thing, is skeletons are cool. You put a skeleton pattern on a troop builder and people are gonna want to get it. So like, very smart move on Hasbro's part. I don't know a whole lot about Karate Kid, but I know enough to know that like this is a very specific reference to something in the first movie, and it's kind of cool because of that. So definitely the winner of the wave. I even kind of want one. I'm not going to go out of my way to get one, but like if I find one at a shop for a decent price, I will pick it up.
Yeah, I do love seeing the image of a putty doing a Shuriken. That's great.
Yeah. So the solid reveals, but nothing to get too hype over. Yeah. What was like priming the pumps for being hype in the same day, it was announced that Cosmic Fury has begun filming, and the first scene they shot, I'm trying to remember the actor's name, but the Blue Ranger is doing a helmetless scene.
Yeah, and it's going to be original
Dino Fury costume, no less. So we're not just going straight to the Cosmic Fury costumes.
Yeah, what I kind of hope is that like for Cosmic Fury is that kind of they freaking super mega mode it. It's like this is an upgrade to just like, oh, we need a freaking intense to battle, like go cosmic or some shit like that.
Yeah, we need new powers to fight in space.
Yeah, although maybe it's just me, but the freaking silver on his suit is a bit wearing down.
Yeah, well, I mean they've been using it for 2 seasons now.
Yeah, I mean probably why they're doing new suits.
And I'm willing to bet they'll clean that up in post.
Yeah, also, should we just move to the blue? Because it would segue better?
Well, let me kind of prime the pumps on this a little bit, because the next day was Hasbro's 10/27 event. And I think I explained this pretty well last week, but what I didn't explain was So this was supposed to be for premium members only, and last year it was for premium members only, and it was basically just like a Zoom call thing where everybody showed up for 2 seconds to go, "Here's a thing we're working on," and it was very short and sweet to the point. They quote unquote accidentally made this one public, and it was like a full-on production where they were like giving us a tour through the actual Hasbro headquarters building and stopping in each actual department. It was really cool to see, especially for toy nerds like me, because there's stuff that I didn't even know existed that they showed us. Like they have a whole prop warehouse for figure photography, which I was just drooling over.
Yeah.
We got a quite a bit of Power Rangers news. It was clearly like they picked half the brands to do a bunch of reveals here, and another half that did like one small reveal, and then the bulk of their reveals were 2 days later at MCM London. But Power Rangers was one of the brands that did all their reveals here. And one of the things they showed was we got to see what the Cosmic Fury blue suit looks like, and it's just green but blue, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, actually, this is my favorite one. I think the blue coloring works the best here. Like the blue and gold is just more visually appealing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Still, like honestly, it's still proving my point that these suits would be better with the chest lightning bolts. But you know, when that ship has sailed, and like they're still fine suits. And I'm very interested to see this weapon in action he got.
Yeah, the Tricera blaster. I love the way it looks.
Yeah, I just need to see like more perspectives on it.
I think the biggest thing that's kind of holding these back right now is the fact that they are illustrations. It's not even a still shot of a physical suit.
Yeah, like I don't think we're even gonna see the physical suits next year or the end of this one.
I'm willing to bet we'll have a trailer by late January, early February.
Yeah. Yeah, but like in the lineup, although like honestly, maybe it's just me, but the blue looks a bit shinier than the other two.
I think that is just you. Sorry.
Yeah. Probably
but
because I'm just not used to seeing all three of them together.
yeah, it's entirely possible.
Yeah.
But before that, actually, we got the reveal of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Deluxe Wave Free, which had previously been leaked to be an unknown MMPR monster and Wild Force Red with a motorcycle. And Living Ranger Key Josh said on the episode of Lightning Collection, or Lightning Storm, in reaction to this, that he checked with his sources, and apparently they shuffled the Deluxe Wave plans around a whole bunch for the next year. Because what we actually got was Blue Centurion and In Space Silver with the Silver Cycle. And
I got Zig and Zactor to promote the silver thing, which is super cool.
Yeah, and I love how he even pointed out, like, yeah, this one looks definitively better than the Walgreens one that was super hard to get. Yeah. And Hasbro never officially revealed. Like, the civilian head looks way better. The silver's a little duller, but I think that's more accurate to the show. And the bike just looks like a really fun bike toy. But I think the big reveal that kind of caught everyone's attention was Blue Centurion, because A, Turbo character, Turbo logo on the box, B, it's the frickin' Blue Centurion, and C, a lot of people were going, what? Why is he deluxe if he doesn't come with a big extra thing? It's folks, it's because he's a character that doesn't have any parts they can reuse for anything. He's a 100% original sculpt that they could probably only get away with re-releasing one more time as the in space version. So they gotta get their money out of this thing. And I think they will, because everybody, like, again, even casual non-Power Rangers fans who like toys that I'm friends with were going, oh, this thing just looks goofy and fun. I gotta have it.
Yeah, and honestly, like, here's the thing. Like, I kind of have an unspoken rule I haven't really talked about a lot on this show, where I want, like, one, for each tokusatsu season, for lack of a better word, I want one, like, figure or merchandise piece to represent that in my collection. This might be my Turbo rep, even though I have, like, a Kyoryuger or Car Ranger battery. So
fair enough. I mean, you get to recreate the most famous line from the show. The evil pizzas were no match for a simple stoplight.
Yeah. So, yeah, and like, I'm eyeing an order of this. I probably want to get Ryu first, just because, you know, Street Fighter, my boys.
But yeah, no, I think this figure looks phenomenal. I love the amount of accessories it comes with. The sculpt looks super accurate. And I also think it's incredibly reasonably priced. It's $34.
Yeah.
Uh, and again, for all the new parts that they're not going to be able to reuse anywhere, I think that's perfectly justified. Same as, like, for the amount of stuff you get with Zane, I think that's perfectly justified, especially because the only way to get him up till now was a incredibly scarce Walgreens exclusive release. So these are both figures I'm interested in picking up. I'm not gonna pre-order them, but I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. And for the big thing that got freaking Some Call Me Johnny to comment on the freaking like Power Rangers official Twitter account, which I'm like, it's not Kikes a day. Like,
you just said a bunch of words that I don't recognize. I'm just gonna steamroll past it because we got the rest of the cast for the MMPR 30th anniversary special confirmed, and before anyone says it, yes, this does line up with the cast list that Illuminati leaked last year. Big fucking deal. So yeah, we're getting, in addition to David Yost and Walter Jones back, Steve Cardenas, Catherine Sutherland, Karen Ashley, and Johnny Young Bosch are returning, and we are getting a new actress, who is, where the fuck did...
Her name is Charlie Kirsch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The article we have put that in like the most hard to read color and font imaginable. Yeah. But she is playing Min, the daughter of Trini. And on No Prize last night or the other night for the listeners, Boingo and I covered this a little bit. And he theorized that the plot of this might be that like Min is like maybe Trini is long gone at this point and Min is cleaning out her garage or attic or something and finds Trini's morpher. And the whole plot is like Min is the younger audience's Izing character, and the whole special, she's like discovering the wider world of Power Rangers and her legacy that her mother left her.
Yeah, that would be a cute way. I mean, I have faith that this writing team can write around that, honestly, because like I think it's the same Cosmic Fury team because that they did film they're basically like back to back with Cosmic Fury, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, the way they've been promoting it, I wouldn't be surprised if this is completely written and directed by Simon Bennett.
Yeah, which I have faith in the Power Rangers team. Like, Dino Fury, like, earned my trust with this team, so I have faith. And, as much as I'm like, MMPR mid, God, I'm actually really excited for this.
Because they brought all the good actors back.
Yeah, like, everyone is here. Everyone is here. No, we did not forget anyone.
Shut the fuck up. We don't need the criminal or the dickhead or the girl who's too good for Power Rangers.
Yeah. Everyone is here. Let's go. And I'm just excited to see Johnny Young Bosch in Power Rangers again. That's
and speaking of him, eagle-eyed viewers noticed man's wearing like a more uniform looking getup than everybody else, and he's wearing a very familiar looking badge. And I immediately went, oh my god, we're finally getting the origins for SPD in proper continuity. And it's not confirmed, but it's still possible because he said on Facebook it's an SPA badge.
Alright, here's my theory. Want to hear my theory? Okay, so Alpha will die and get resurrected as Common Knight or Delta. Okay,
fuck off! I almost didn't remember to say, yeah, Alpha's in the cast photo. That's nice.
I
hope
Alpha.
They get Richard Horvitz back.
Yes, please. I want to freaking connect Has-Been Hell of a Boss to Power Rangers again. Please, it would be so fun to annoy all my Twitter friends with.
Yeah. Oh, hey, somebody pointed out in the comments for the link for the Facebook post we have, Karen is also wearing a more uniform-looking outfit, so maybe they're running Space Patrol Alpha together?
Yeah,
possible.
Space Patrol. Yeah, maybe it's just a branch of SPD. It's like freaking, I don't know. I don't know how politics work.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm way more excited for the MMPR 30th anniversary special than I ever would have thought I would be if you told me that was a thing that was happening.
Yeah, because it looks like, and I honestly, I'm just excited for the fight choreography of like both Cosmic Fury and this, because between
dude, if we get these actors at this age doing a civilian fight, that would be insane.
Yeah, I was more for the suit choreography, but civilian fight would be nice too. Like I could see like Johnny Young Bosch throwing a few punches, because I know I think Simon said before he did the Twitter exodus that like he doesn't want to do too many civilian fights over fear of injuries, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And our final story for this week is just kind of a fun little thing that went semi-viral on Twitter this week, which is at Dom Estefane, I think is how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Did a fan animation of What If Big Bad Beetleborgs was a modern animated series, and it's only like 30 seconds. It's super cute and fun looking, and you know what? If someone Hasbro Netflix wants to greenlight this, I'd be down.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, it was really cool. Apparently, there was more animation like left to be polished, but like he just didn't have time. But it's still like a really impressive feat, and I hope good tokusatsu cartoon,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Speaking as somebody who is never giving a flying shit about Beetleborgs before, this was really fun to watch.
Yeah, the little characterizations we see in these 20 seconds is very appealing. So,
And the remix of the theme he made was really catchy too.
Yeah.
And I mean, like the original theme is really catchy, but still.
Yeah. All right, new releases.
New releases.
All right, Ultraman Decker, episode 16. Stay as you are.
This episode was cute.
Yeah, nice little briefer before we go into like even more like because like the end of this episode implies we have to do something about the general's like backstory or something.
Yeah, like I'm sure it might annoy some people that we take a massive step back after all those revelations and that Kanata suddenly has like a bunch of not PTSD but like hang-ups in general. Like, that might freak some people out, but I think it's perfectly natural, and it makes sense for the story, and it gives us a chance to kind of reevaluate where we're at, and give our free core characters a chance to interact again, which we haven't had in a little while.
Yeah, it's just a good breather episode that, like, shows, like, why we like these characters, and also just, like, hey, here's a fun plot about, like, a pigman going around.
Oh, yeah, I freaking loved that monster suit. That was, like, peak classic Ultra design to me.
Yeah, it's good. It's a fun episode. Not much to say. Just a nice little breather before we go back into
Yep.
Yeah. And now for the actual the rest of this week is pretty big. So Commander Geets, episode 9, Encounter F, which stands for final. Wake up, monster!
I was really underwhelmed by this episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kind of hyped by it.
Like, here's the thing. I know we're still in the early episodes, and I know it's a kid's show, but something about the egg plot just felt a little too goofy for something that's supposed to be like, oh, we're in the final battle. Like, it just everything felt kind of undercut to me by that whole subplot. I did enjoy getting, like, that being an explanation for the new upgrades. I thought that was smart, but just, like, it didn't feel like doing that in this episode was the best idea. And then, I'm just gonna say it, the frickin' end reveal of who the Game Master is was the most obvious, underwhelming reveal in Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that was... Okay, I'll agree with you on that, but, like, everything else, I think the characterization really carried this episode. Because if you just to tell me, just, like, beat by beat, no character interactions, what this episode is, it would be like, that's kind of underwhelming. But, like, Buffa, like, frickin' goes out like a frickin', like, awesome dude in this episode, and like even Neon's like little like kind of like I'm probably not gonna win but I'll try my best is like good stuff from those two.
That just didn't hit for me because I knew they were coming back next week.
I guess,
but I did enjoy the scene where Geets said goodbye to both of them for the time being.
Yeah,
like,
I guess
when he like grabbed Buffa's shoulders and went, "Just keep trying. I know you'll win eventually. I believe in you, even if you don't like me." I literally went, "Gay, homosexual, gay."
Okay, yeah, that's great. And honestly, it just those characters are just like I feel like they're just strong enough to like even if like the plot and even then that when like freaking Geets just puts the egg on that just on the attack, I was like, oh, that's good. But
getting back to the final reveal. I really hope, I think it would be the funniest thing in the world if when they do that reveal for the characters and Geets finds out, he just goes, yeah, of course it's you. I knew it was you. I've known it was you for a couple hundred years now.
Yeah.
I've been playing this game for thousands of years. You think I didn't figure it out yet?
Yeah, I feel like that has to happen. That's just too in character for him at this point. And yeah, I'm very interested to see like Surumi, the girl, seemed very disgusted by Gase's wish, and based on his clothing, he might wish to just be a playboy billionaire or something. I don't know, but kind of was already the playboy
I'll
billionaire
just
last
say
time.
I've seen what it is via spoilers.
Oh,
It's kind of a big goof.
nice. I
Mhm.
like. Yeah, it just
It will make you laugh. I guarantee you'll at least get a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, okay, that's fun. That's fun. Okay. But yeah, yeah, solid Geats. And honestly that the little Punk Jack tease. Oh, I'm excited. Like
Yeah.
that's a good tease. Like, see you next DGP Geats. Oh yeah, that's so excited for Punk Jack. And also we're getting Beats form earlier than I expected. I thought we were getting around like episode 12. No, we're getting it next week.
Yeah, the series is moving at a brisk pace. I like it.
Yeah. And like again, I think like I basically called it with multiple GGPs, so you know. Anyway, okay, Don Brothers. Oh, yeah, Don
This
Brothers.
fucking episode.
Don Brothers episode 35, the Origami song. My man keeps getting punished just when you think he's safe. You pull him back in.
I spent this whole episode going, nah, it can't be this easy. It can't be this easy. And then it wasn't that easy.
Yeah, my man. And also, Kaito might be a freaking bestial too. Well, we'll get into that too.
Yeah, fucking man, I love the twist that like the police are actually aware of the bestials as a thing and they're trying to work to get it completely figured out and counteract it.
Yeah.
Like that makes the series way more interesting than just fucking superpowered people doing shit on their own.
Yeah, it makes it feel like an alive world. So, yeah, so like Tsubasa gets out of jail pretty quick. And like I just love that scene where like Kijino also gets briefly thrown in jail and they're just both just
And they have a conversation on what's gonna happen to the bounty.
Yeah, it's just man, those two wacky guys.
Those actors have great chemistry.
Yeah, it's no wonder they've been doing all those like social media photos of them just posing together. That's great. Yeah, those are really good. I really love their rivalry slash chemistry slash maybe just joking. I know this is never gonna happen, but like freaking if like the whole Miho thing doesn't work out, just freaking date each other, man.
Don Bros before Don Hose. Let's go.
Yeah, legit. And see, what was the point of Gold Tokyo? I don't get that. Like,
I think it's literally just Bandai or Toei went, "Hey, Inoue, can you remind the kids that you're supposed to be able to change into old suits with that gun?" And he's like, "Fucking fine," as he takes a massive drag off of his cigarette.
Yeah. Like again, like even like I'm usually like in favor of the more toyetic elements of Dawn Brothers. That kind of felt a bit lame. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but like other than that, like, and also Jiro, we get a bit more like elaboration of where he's been. He's just been kind of been vibing.
It seems like him and his childhood friend might actually become an item by the end of the show at this point.
Yeah, it's like it's really nice to see like her legit caring after like freaking being apathetic for so long.
Yeah. Like I did kind of think about that today. Like retroactively, I think that episode where she actually saw him transform at the end of their reunion, I think that must have been like a wake-up call to her of like, oh no, he was serious. There's real shit going on. I need to kind of wake up and get my shit together.
Yeah, I hope they elaborate on that. Although then again, Inoue is like next thing, so he doesn't really like elaborating too much. But like I think we're starting to get elaborations on the Bestials, so maybe elaborate on that.
We get to see what the Bestials actually look like for more than a half second.
Yeah. And basically the Bestials are freaking live in the Invest world from Kamen Rider Kaim.
Yeah. Hey, fucking Inoue is like, yo, Urabuchi, you bitch, this is how you do scary vine people.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, and then like basically Tsubasa gets like freaking bestialed, and Kaito's also
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, and kind of spooky. Not gonna lie, like they don't really play much music. The vibes are like unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we know he's gonna be okay by next episode, but man, this guy can't catch a break.
Who'd have thought origami cats would be fucking terrifying in the year 2022?
I don't know. Pretty sure someone had it on their bingo card. And then also, this freaking Kaito's there. What's the deal with that? Is that just like I guess I think it was Kaito. It could just have been someone wearing his coat. I couldn't I tried to close in, but I couldn't quite tell if it was Kaito or someone else just wearing his coat.
I don't remember seeing him, but I'm also not gonna fucking shoot that theory down.
Yeah, because freaking what is Zenkaiser Black a good bestial? Freaking rebelling against his kind?
I mean, supposedly, Natsume slash Miho is a good bestial, or at least as good a bestial as you can be.
Yeah.
Because it looks like next time she's contracting Don Momotaro to go save Tsubasa.
Yeah. Wait, did Tsubasa fall in love with a bestial too?
Tsubasa is in love with Natsume, dude.
Oh yeah. No, okay. Oh, but why would the bestial care?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
well remember last time she was the one who came in and beat up all the cats, and he got turned into a cat bestial.
Yeah. Maybe it's a freaking memory thing, memory share. You copy someone, you get a bit of their memory and personality and feelings. So
potentially,
yeah. We could just be spouting up bullshit.
Oh, who knows? I almost forgot. We found out what fucking Don Momotaro's dad is doing in that weird pocket dimension. He got fucking jailed for raising Don Momotaro. I'm guessing by the Cerebrands.
Okay.
Which just raises the question: is Don Momotaro aware that that's where he is? And if so, why isn't he trying to break him out?
Yeah, maybe just I don't know. Maybe he is. He's just doing his Don Momotaro way. I don't, man, there's a lot of questions being raised this episode.
Every time Inoue answers a question, he makes you ask two more.
Yeah, you really do be that way. And also, we haven't seen much of the prison guy so much since the first arc. Honestly, I guess it might be actor scheduling issues or just Inoue just I don't need to use him for now. Yeah, this is I know some people might be conflicted on the slow progression of the plot, but guys, this is how Inoue works. This is how Agito works. This is how Faiz works. I think Kiva's his most fast-paced series, oddly enough. At least to me. But yeah, I think is that everything I want to say about numbers?
That is everything for superhero time. But the next thing, yeah, I know everybody's into it, everybody's talking about it, but I have been very busy this weekend, so I have not had time to check out Kamen Rider Black Sun yet. I hope to by the time the next episode of TWIT rolls around, but until then, I'm just going to take my headphones off for 5 minutes, and Buster, you give your thoughts.
Okay, Kamen Rider Black Sun, this is the first streaming, it's not the first streaming, because we have streaming shows before, but this is 10 episodes, full on, just 10 episode batch dropped. I freaking love this show, man. The Black Sun's really good, and I still might go watch the original Black now because Black Sun's super good, guys. Go watch it right now. It's I know Amazon Prime's having weird issues about freaking making it legally available to the West. It's apparently not searchable on US Amazon Prime, even though you can watch it, so that's being a weird bullshit thing. But you guys, go watch Black Sun. Go do it. Trust me. It's good. Freaking might be best Toku show of the year. Dunbar's probably is my personal favorite, but I just freaking love Black Sun's just so good, guys. I know we were all concerned about the whole angle of the police, police guys, freaking the racism, political commentary angle. They do this super well, guys. Trust me, they do it well. You have to watch the whole show to kind of get the full message, but it's a great message. And I have a video review coming out on Friday. It's a bit non-spoilery, but I will say the stuff they do with Kotaro and Nobuhiko, I love it. The show is the effects. Of course, the effects are super top notch. You got the effects director for Ultraman Z. Shinji Iguchi did a lot of the concept designs for the Kaijin and the Kamen Rider suits. They freaking they don't make Kamen Rider Black transform until the 5th episode. That's crazy. And there's a lot of fun surprises, especially in episode 10, the final episode. Please trust me, don't get spoiled on this show if you can. There's so many fun stuff, especially if you're a fan of Black or just a fan of Kamen Rider. It might be the closest we've I know some people, a lot of people talking, it might be the closest modern Kamen Rider has got to Ishinomori's ideals. And that's very fascinating. I really it honestly made me go read the Skullman manga that Ishinomori contracted. He wrote it, but someone else did the art for it. And that's I just think Black Sun's really good, guys. It kind of like reignited my love for Kamen. I mean, my love for Kamen Rider hasn't died. It just made my love even stronger for Kamen Rider, and that's beautiful. I think this has just been a great year for Kamen Rider. I'd say like the Kamen Rider is in probably the best place it's ever been. We have Shin Kamen Rider coming up. Geats is really good. Futa PI was fun times, and Black Sun is just whoa. And like I know a lot of people are gonna compare it to Amazon's. Trust me, like I get it, they have similar like things going around, but like this is just its own level of amazing. Just please go watch Black Sun, guys. All right, back we're done. I did not spoil anything yet because like it's still kind of in that week grace period, and just please go watch Black Sun if you can.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, I gave it a glowing review.
Awesome. Well, while you were doing that, I checked Twitter. Somebody posted a video of Amy Jo Johnson at a convention panel saying that she has her own surprise planned for the 30th anniversary.
I'm
so
scared.
Good for fucking her.
I'm scared, man.
I can't I can't believe it's not The Expendables starring just Amy Jo Johnson and maybe other Pink Ranger actors. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. So yeah, Black Sun, very good. I didn't spoil anything because like we're still in that kind of week grace period, and I just want people to just go watch it and stuff.
Yeah, I really want to watch it. It's just been like every time I think, oh, I could maybe check out the first episode before bed tonight, it ends up being like, oh, it's almost 4 a.m. I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, fair. But like, trust me, you'll love it. Okay, trust me.
Well, I guess continuing on with that theme, we'll move into old stuff and toys, and I'll go first this week because I finished Kamen Rider Black RX, baby!
Yeah!
It's a fucking clunky ass ending. Because they make a big deal out of, look, the original 10 Kamen Riders are here to help him out. But fucking Japan got turned into a big old blowed up zone, so they got here too late. And also, none of the actors came back. We just hired sound-alikes who don't sound alike. So, like, fucking Kotaro has full conversations with Rider 1, where it's Kotaro's actor and a suit actor, and a voice actor who sounds nothing like Hiroshi Fujioka. I forgot his last name for a second. And at the same time, there's like a couple crazy twisty reveals. Like, apparently the inspector for the Emperor was actually the Emperor, and he like in the penultimate, or like maybe it's the third to last episode, he gives General Jark, who's the guy who becomes Count Draven in Masked Rider, one last chance to defeat Black RX himself, and gives him a power up. And so to show that he's a real tangible threat now, he fucking kills Kotaro's aunt and uncle and orphans their kids. Okay. And it feels way too dark for this show, I'm gonna be honest. Especially because then the show, like the final scene of the show is, like the whole final episode is the confrontation between Black RX and Emperor Crisis. And Emperor Crisis is like, no, don't you understand? We wanted to save the Earth. You're going to destroy it with pollution like we destroyed our planet. We were going to take it over so we could stop that from happening and also have a planet where we wouldn't fucking die. And then he gets blowed up, and then Kotaro just goes to his niece and nephew and is like, hey kids, give a hoot. Don't pollute. I'm going to ride off into the distance. This is the last scene in Kamen Rider. Or at least that's what everybody thought in the 80s. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's a mess.
Yeah, like I heard it was like a pretty messy endgame arc, or like a very like I knew about the depressing part, but like I didn't know about like all that like freaking like clunk.
Yeah, it's not great, but at least it does have the feel of like, okay, this is the final battle. It does have a certain air of epicness to it. I'll give it that. Yeah. But overall, I would say like this is a good show, but it's not a great show, and it's certainly not one I would highly recommend people rush to check out. Like, if you are dying for more Kamen Rider Black after finishing the original Kamen Rider Black, I guess go watch Black Sun. But if you're still dying for more Kamen Rider Black after that, go check out Black RX.
I see. Yeah.
Because like RX is always like considered like the weird middle stepchild between Showa and Heisei, from what I've heard. I mean, I know it did air episodes in the Heisei era. Cause
It's yeah, it's all right, but fucking weird ass ending.
yeah, what's the next old Toku you're gonna watch if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not sure yet, but I know it will be a Sentai because I'm trying to go like rotate out franchises, and the next franchise in my rotation is Sentai.
Yeah, any shows you got in mind?
I don't know. Maybe one of the more critically acclaimed ones, like maybe a Jetman or a Time Ranger. We'll see.
Jetman, do Jetman because Don, you gotta see where
Don't
Inoue.
fucking tell me what to do.
Okay, sorry. All right. Speaking of jumping back in time, I have been slowly chipping away at the Kamen Rider Geo script, which means watching episodes of Kamen Rider Geo.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But man, it's just.
I'm sorry. I don't dislike Geo. It's just that show is as much of a mess as Black RX, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's fair. There's a lot of messy elements, especially in the first arc of the show, where they're still trying to find their footing and stuff. And like, I'm just like, I don't know how I like the tributes. I think, and like even. I don't know what like I'm writing the script and I don't know how to just like freaking talk about the show without regurgitating my script.
You haven't found your angle yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like going through this is my opinion on this arc, this is my opinion on this arc, and I'll probably like usually my angle comes in like the beginning and end of the video where I'm like, this is how I'll start the video, this is how I'll end the video. Is usually how I go with my creative process. And then like yeah, I will say a lot of the art, the shoulder pads are pretty funny. Like for the armor time, man, I'm really grasping at straws without. I don't know. The guy part was like it wasn't as weird as I thought. It actually fit. Like for as little as you saw Kota and Kaito in those episodes, like they actually did. I think they did a really good job with what they could have done. The O's and Genom one was just as great as I remember it being. The 5s and 4s they won wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Just that one line. That one line is so weird. It's like Takumi and Kusaka act like themselves, but that one line is just like just out of body, out of character. You know the line, the freaking "we're friends" line. Cause freaking Takumi keeps shitting on this dude throughout the whole 5s, and I'm just like, man, I don't know where Shirokura gets friends from that.
What do you mean they're not buddies? He's a fucking writer in his secondary. Of course they're buddies.
I guess that's where the like it's just it's the writer and they're secondary. But like freaking like Shinji and Ren from Ryuki had better friendship than this, and they were like they were constantly at odds. I don't know. It's so weird. The wizard. I don't. Okay, like here's the thing that I kept trying to find. I never found in the wizard episode. What did Beast teach Geats exactly? Not Geats, Gates.
Oh, he taught him nothing. Gates learned nothing. He just fucking had a bite to eat and then fucked off.
Yeah, because like in your 10 Vacuuminator special that is no longer listed, you said, "Oh, I wish the lesson that Beast told Geats sticked." But I'm like, what lesson? He didn't even try to teach him a lesson. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I think that episode was trying to be like, hey, Geats, you need to chill the fuck out and be like a friend to your main writer instead of being antagonistic like Nito was. But they never do anything with that beyond that episode.
Yeah, they never really say it. They never really say it. Like I think that's like a lot of like I feel like they just don't say things like that could be a possible angle. But I think because like from what I hear, Gio's production schedule with the whole returning actor bit was like incredibly erratic. It was like, okay, we got this actor available. Freaking write an episode around them. Like freaking, like these episodes do feel like they could go through another few drafts.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because like with Gokaiger or with Sentai, you can kind of get any actor back from a particular season and it feels pretty natural. But with Rider, if you don't have the main guy back, it's gonna be a little clunky.
Yeah, even that some of like what they do, like I remember what in like the final arc when they just get a bunch of like movie and villain writers back. that was like some of the best parts, just because it's just like, okay, let me just summon this guy to be a jobber, but
Whoa,
also
what the fuck? Toei remembered Aqua exists.
yeah, someone to be a jobber, or just like do some cute scenes with them. They even just freaking condensed Chase's entire drive arc into like that whole like Geo, like his entire appearance in Geo. That's amazing. Yeah, but like I am enjoying Geo. I do like. I think I'm starting to form my angle for it. I just want to like freaking get all the like reviews for all the arcs done, because I'm basically doing it like how I did Build. Like, it's gonna be a mix of the Build and Decade review, where it's like I go arc by arc. I talk about how each series is tributed, but also it's like, I'll have them like, I'll probably, and I'm still kind of like working everything out with the whole script. And man, I gotta start sending out emails for a special thing I'm doing in relation to the Geo video. So yeah. But so if you freaking wanna, if you are a Tokusatsu content creator with a microphone and you have just contact me on like Twitter or Discord or even YouTube, if that's a possible option, to be like,
Drop a
hey,
message in Buster's Web Zone.
yeah, what Mr. Plinkett said. But yeah, speaking of, I guess we're just at the end of the show now.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a mess.
I don't know what to say. It's been 1 week since fucking everything got happening. I'll try and watch Black Sun next, I promise. But until then, Buster, tell everybody where you have stuff.
Buster Corp. I am on YouTube. That's it.
Awesome. On the Vacuuminator, I am also on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. Go follow me in those places. Folks, oh my god, we did it. That's it for this week in Tokusatsu. We'll see you back here next time for whatever happens that week in Tokusatsu.